Have you ever wondered what happens when you remove every single limit? When a company decides not to build a car to a price, but to build it to an ideal? What do you get when you blend the silence of electric power with the soul-stirring violence of a hypercar, all while wrapped in the comfort of a first-class lounge? You get this. A car that doesn't just challenge the definition of a sedan, it rips the page out, rewrites it, and then casually sets a new world standard. But is it truly perfect? Or is there a price to pay for this level of ambition, beyond the $250,000 sticker? Let's find out. Your first look at the Sapphire tells you it's something special. It's not shouty or covered in aggressive wings. It's elegant, sleek, and devastatingly effective. The entire design is an exercise in aerodynamics, allowing it to slice through the air with minimal resistance. This isn't just for looks. It's fundamental to its stability at speeds that would make most cars feel like they're about to take flight, and it's a key reason it can achieve its incredible range. The paint itself is an exclusive sapphire blue metallic, a nod to America's historic racing colors. It's subtle, but deep. The headlights aren't just lights. They are Lucid's micro-lens array system, using thousands of tiny lenses to shape a precise and brilliant path forward. At the back, a single seamless light bar gives it an unmistakable signature at night. It rides on a set of stunning staggered wheels, 20 inches in the front and 21 in the back, designed to be both lightweight and aerodynamic. But here's a small reality check. The car has a ground clearance of about 5.5 inches. While that's key for its low center of gravity and handling, you will be thinking about every single speed bump and steep driveway. This is a road-hugging machine, for better and for worse. The doors open wide, but this is a low-slung car, so getting in and out requires a bit more grace than your typical luxury SUV. With a length of 197 inches, it's a large, substantial sedan, promising a stable and commanding presence on the road. Step inside, and any notion that this is just a stripped-out track car evaporates. The cabin is breathtaking. You're immediately greeted by the massive 34-inch 5K floating glass cockpit display that curves elegantly in front of you. The seats are a masterpiece. They are 18-way power-adjustable sport seats, heavily bolstered to hold you in place during the kind of cornering this car is capable of. But here's the magic. They are also heated, cooled, and have a massage function. This is performance that doesn't punish you. The materials are exquisite, from the black leather with sapphire blue stitching to the Alcantara trim steering wheel and the genuine carbon oak wood veneers. It feels special, expensive, and meticulously crafted. It seats 5 adults comfortably with rear legroom that puts many competitors to shame. And what about practicality? This car has best-in-class storage. And it's not an exaggeration. You get a massive 16.2 cubic feet in the trunk. And then you open the hood to find a frunk with another 9.9 cubic feet. That's more total cargo space than many mid-size SUVs. If there's a downside to this interior, it's that the sheer amount of technology packed into the screen can present a slight learning curve. It's intuitive, but there's a lot to explore. Now, let's talk about the heart of the Sapphire. Or should I say, hearts. It doesn't have an engine, it has a 3-motor powertrain. 1 motor on the front axle, and a revolutionary twin-motor unit on the rear. Together, they produce an almost unbelievable 1,234 horsepower and over 1,400 pound-feet of torque. Let me say that again, 1,234 horsepower. There is no traditional transmission, just a seamless, violent surge of acceleration. How fast is it? 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in 1.89 seconds. That's not just fast for a sedan, that's faster than almost any road car ever made. Keep your foot down and on a closed course, it will reach a top speed of 205 miles per hour. But power is nothing without control, and this is where the Sapphire truly redefines what's possible. The twin-rear motors enable something called torque vectoring. It can send power to each rear wheel independently, effectively pivoting the car into corners with impossible agility. It has a specially tuned suspension with stiffer springs and unique damper settings, yet the ride quality remains remarkably comfortable. To stop all this momentum, it comes standard with enormous carbon ceramic brakes. The result is what one critic called the best handling sedan in the history of the world. The only negative here is your own self-control. This level of performance is so accessible, so immediate, that it's a constant temptation on public roads. So, it's a hypercar in a sedan body. That must mean you can only drive it for 150 miles before needing a 10-hour charge. Right? Wrong. This is perhaps Lucid's greatest achievement. The Sapphire has an EPA estimated range of 427 miles. You can have this world-bending performance and still do a proper road trip. When it is time to charge, its ultra-fast 900-volt architecture means you can add 200 miles of range in just 15 minutes at a 350 kilowatt DC fast charger. The only catch? Finding a fully functional 350 kilowatt charger in the wild can sometimes be a treasure hunt, and your real-world range will, of course, depend heavily on how often you decide to unleash all 1,234 horses. When it comes to safety, you have the immense stopping power of those carbon ceramic brakes, a 5-star overall rating from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, and Lucid's Dream Drive suite of advanced driver assistance systems, which are there to support, not replace, an attentive driver. So, what does all this cost? The Lucid Air Sapphire is fully equipped at $249,000. There's no getting around it. That is an astronomical price for a sedan. It places it in a very exclusive category. How does it stack up? Its most direct rival is the Tesla Model S Plaid. The Plaid is also mind-bendingly quick, with a 0 to 60 time of about 1.99 seconds, but it costs less than half the price. However, the consensus is that the Lucid surpasses it in terms of interior luxury, build quality, and handling refinement. On the other side, you have the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. The Porsche offers legendary build quality and arguably the most engaging driving dynamics from a traditional performance brand. But it's slower, with a 0 to 60 of 2.6 seconds, and has significantly less range, all while costing nearly as much as the Sapphire. So the Lucid Air Sapphire isn't just a car, it's a statement. It's a declaration that electric cars can be more than just efficient commuters. They can be the most desirable, most capable, and most exciting performance machines on the planet without sacrificing luxury or practicality. It has its trade-offs, the high price and the low ground clearance, but it delivers on its promise of being the pinnacle. It's a car that truly feels like it's from the future. What are your thoughts? Is this combination of hypercar speed and sedan luxury the ultimate automotive package? Let me know in the comments below. And with that, if you want to see what Ferrari is planning for the future of Grand Touring, click on the right side of your screen to watch our full review of the 2026 Ferrari Amalfi. Our very next video will be a deep dive into the new 2025 Porsche Taycan, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Thanks for watching.